Happy Halloween, water signs. We are, for those who celebrate and for those who do not, happy Wednesday. Okay, so you guys are the last. I've done everybody else today, and I've just finished uploading the other. Okay, so we're going to move forward, and we're going to work with, let's see, the wisdom of the oracle. I'm going to get you your message, and then the clarifiers. This is just water signs. We're going to start with Cancer. Woo! Okay, so yours just flipped out, and it flipped out upright, and it flipped out with the observer as well. So I'm going to take them both. So Cancers, you're thinking, deep thinking, right? You're observing. This is the time to watch. Others, possibly, this is a time for maybe trying to figure something out, maybe. You are being encouraged to use your powers of reason. You're trying to figure out a strategy to a situation. You're definitely in your analytical mind right now. This is the thinking man, thinking woman. So what you're thinking about, Spirit says, is what you think. It is what you believe. You're accurate in what you're getting. And Spirit's saying you've got the information that you need. They want you to just kind of keep it simple. See the simple building blocks, just one step at a time, moving forward. As far as relationships, there is no reasonable in relationships. It's like love is not logical. It's not a logical thing. So you might be thinking about how to deal with this relationship in your life, and you're observing maybe the situation that's going on between you and another. And are you recognizing that there are similarities, or are you recognizing that there are not? Because the simple basic things, you don't have to have everything in common, but you want to have the simple basic things in common, right? So right now, this is about looking at things from a farther perspective, maybe step back and take a look. Because sometimes when we're too close, and maybe you're overanalyzing, you know, maybe nitpicking on certain things. So they're asking for you to try and detach from the situation so that you can understand what you're picking up. Also, you know, consider another person or the needs of others. This could be in work situations. This could be in love relationships. And it's about, while you're thinking about what's going on and you're observing and you're taking in the information, this is not a time to act or react. This is just a time to think about what you're observing, what you're getting. And if there's something that's been done in a situation and you're being asked to step back and take a look at it from a different perspective, maybe the other person is not aware. You're observing, you're watching, you're thinking about it. There's only one in here. So maybe they aren't aware of what's going on. Maybe if something has been done and affected you in a certain way, you're needing to step back, detach from it, and ask why. Did they understand what they were doing, what they were feeling, what I was feeling, what I was going through? This is about just keeping it simple. Don't overcomplicate things. And as far as work, same situation. Kind of get a little bit of distance. Maybe you're thinking too much. Overanalyzing just gets us into a knot. It brings clouds down that we don't have to have there. Sometimes if we can't figure out a solution to a problem, we're not making our way through it, Spirit says, you know what, you need to detach. You need to kind of just step back. I heard in my head a long time ago, I think it was my spiritual twin speaking. I mean, unless it was my highest self, but it sounds more like him. That's why I like to observe. It keeps me from getting in trouble. And it's true. If you kind of step back and you watch and you see, how is somebody else acting, you know, wait and see what somebody else does before you make a snap decision or before you react. Detaching is the trick here. So you might be too personally attached to the outcome or too personally involved in a situation for you to be able to see it with a clear perspective. So this is about waiting and watching. Let's see. Song right now. Okay, somebody was overanalyzing. Somebody was creating something in their mind that wasn't true. It was only a kiss. Oh my God, it was only a kiss. But I'm imagining the worst of situation. This song is interesting because in the video, and I didn't watch the video. It took me a long time before, because I was trying to understand what was going on. It sounded like somebody was, you know, getting married and somebody let the other person down. And oh my God, but there was a rumor. And somebody listened to a rumor and it caused all this bullshit to happen. And everything got clouded. And and sometimes maybe if you're energetically connected to someone like me, I'll give you an example. I see things in my dreams, but I dream with my clients. I dream with everybody. And if we don't have our psychic antennae pulled in, we're picking up all kinds of information. Whoa, Red Hawk, being bombarded. Wow, wow, you guys are the first ones to see her. Oh my gosh. She went by so slowly, I wish I could have gone outside. There's a message coming. So whatever information that you're waiting for, there's a message coming. But this song is about assuming the worst and creating a drama out of a situation that was not there. Wow, I love the Red Hawk. And so see, that Red Hawk was being bombarded by crows. So it could be other people that are causing problems, gossiping. It could be your own negative self-thinking, right? That's what's going on right now. Oh my God, and it's just over analyzing and imagining this horrible scenario and driving themselves crazy. So maybe there was something that you knew, you found out, and you're going nuts, and you've got to wait, you've got to detach. But there's a message coming. Let's see what this is in regards to. Wish I'd been outside to see her. The unknown. So there's something that you're not aware of. You don't know something. And right now, it's unfamiliar territory. So this is about staying open. Staying open, waiting, watching, observing. There's a message coming, right? Archangel Gabriel, oh my God, you guys. You will soon receive some positive news. And the messenger, the Red Hawk is the messenger. That is my totem when I was awakened to this job, to this work. The Red Hawk is who came to me because I am the messenger. And that's who just came to you. So if that isn't bloody confirmation, I don't know what is. You'll soon receive positive news that you've been fearing what you didn't understand. You've been fearing the worst possibly. Channels for clear and honest communication are now open. Keep an open heart and mind. Speak your truth lovingly without fear. So, wow. Wow. That was amazing. Things are about to be dropped in your lap. Archangel Metatron, I'm your link between heaven and earth, between your humanity and divinity. I'm here to help you heal the conflict that exists between your heart and mind. Feel me in your heart and thoughts. Through oneness, there is love. That's what's going on in this song. The conflict between what my heart is saying and what my head is saying are two different scenarios. Metatron's the one to help you find that balance, because there's a message coming, and it's good news. And you have to openly, honestly communicate what you're feeling and your needs. Wow. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Song, something must have gone wrong in my brain. Bunch of chemicals up in my brain. So now we're going to Scorpio. Felt like I just did Scorpio. I did. I'm gonna have to take a break after this for a little while. You guys have had a lot of messages. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Scorpio. Intoxication. Chemicals. Nicotine. So somebody need to kick a habit? Somebody self-medicating and causing them to make poor decisions? Scorpio. What's going on? Round and round and round. Okay. Something's going round and round and round in your life. Song, I could try to run, but it would be useless. So something needs to change, because something just keeps going around and around. It could be the same cycle that you're repeating, expecting a different result. You're being challenged to look at things in a different way. If you normally go left, go right. If you normally are the one to reach out, don't reach out. If you normally aren't the one to reach out, reach out. You're being asked to try something different. You might feel like the song, chemicals around, oh my God, going around in my brain. I could try to run, but it would be useless. So it's like you're fighting with your head and your heart, right? And you feel like maybe you're going backwards even. Oh God. But that's not what it is. Spirit says it may feel that way, but you are spiraling up. You are actually going higher. You have to look at where you were and now where you are. Now, maybe you're in a position where you've maybe circled back to the same kind of scenario. Oh my God, I'm back here again. Why does this keep happening? In love, in relationship, in work situations, whatever this is, I'm facing the same thing again, because it's a lesson that you need to take a look at. Is this too familiar? Am I back here again to something that's not feeling great? I'm repeating the same cycle. It started with nicotine intoxication. Are you finding yourself falling back into negative habits that you need to stop doing? This is about challenging yourself. Have you drawn a situation back into your life because you are repeating the same kind of behavior that needs to stop? You're going to keep pulling back. You're going to keep being back in that same place if you don't do something different. You keep going around and around. It could be even in a relationship or in an argument with somebody. We just keep going around and around and round and round. You're not seeing things in the same way. So right now, instead of blaming someone, maybe you're recognizing, you know what, this isn't working. You need to follow your path. This one right here, this song right now, I don't know what went wrong in my brain. I was going round and around in my brain, overanalyzing, but I realized, you know what, it's you. You're where I want to go. But I've been fighting with myself. 2 and 5 is 7. You're on the right path, but maybe you've been denying it. Maybe you've been arguing your head and your heart. Your heart says one thing, but your head says something else. It's like a drug. It's like, I don't know what's going on here. Right? So you need to choose how you want to behave, you need to stop whatever this is, this going around and around. Overanalyzers Anonymous. Maybe that's the addiction. That's what you need to go to. Stop overanalyzing. Weak little lying man, you're not as brave as you were from the start. So maybe this is regretting an action. This is somebody that realizes that they did something. It was their fault. They've created a situation in their head, but they've realized, and they were blaming someone else, but they realized, oh my God, I really fucked it up this time, didn't I? I did it. They've realized that, wow, all this time it's been going around and around and I've been blaming you when in fact I did it. You need to maybe look at things from a different perspective. It doesn't mean that things are hopeless. It just means that, and like, oh my God, how could I be here? Well, you've learned, you've grown. Maybe you're now getting it, or maybe now Spirit's telling you this is what you need to look at. You'll never settle any of your scores. So is this the blame game? Just going round and around, you or someone else, right? This is an echo that's been in your life before and now you're back. So why am I in this situation again? Is somebody sabotaging me? Is it someone blaming you? This one's saying it was your heart on the line. I really fucked it up this time, didn't I? All this time I was thinking only about myself. So maybe it's time to look at, you know what, somebody else was affected by what I did. And I kept doing the same thing again and not wondering why it wasn't changing. I have to look at things in a different perspective. I'm going to choose to see things in the correct way. Why does this keep happening? You can't keep saying, oh, poor me, this keeps happening to me. Well, there's a reason it keeps happening. Either you're self-sabotaging or you're in a situation with someone who's self-sabotaging you, right? Or are you, like I said, repeating the patterns? Is there somebody that maybe you need help with? Has this happened because of addictions? A lot of times when people have addictions, someone's drinking, they don't think clearly. They repeat negative cycles, and it just goes round and around. It never gets any better. So maybe you need to seek outside counseling, or somebody in your family does. In relationships, that's what the case might be. But in work situations, am I continuing the same negative behaviors as far as finances are concerned? you know, drawing, you know, filling up my bank account, my credit cards, thinking, you know, I'll pay for it, but never getting ahead of myself because I'm constantly spending. You've got to do something different. You're doing something the same again and again, and it's not working. So you're refusing to take responsibility. Song right now, I really fucked it up this time, didn't I? You're refusing to take responsibility for your actions. So this is about figuring out what has happened, and this is your key. And it's not about blaming. This is about taking accountability for your actions. Wow. Okay, correct for neutrality on all levels. How does this apply? So you're going to receive some good news. So the good news is it's time for you to speak. Maybe you weren't able to speak to someone. Maybe someone wasn't willing to speak. And now the channels for communication are open. So you got the Red Hawk Messenger as well. Keep an open heart. Okay? So maybe try and see it from the other person's perspective. Speak your truth, but come from a place of love. Don't go in a place of fear. Realize that, okay, you know what? Even whatever has been happening, the lines are open, which means I will be heard. Maybe there's a forgiveness that needs to happen, an apology. Archangel Michael's there to help you. If you're feeling afraid, if you're feeling nervous, call upon him for protection. That's what he's there for. He can be everywhere at the same time for everybody. Everything has a place and a purpose. To be wise is to have great love, tolerance, and compassion for all things. Okay, so this is about accepting responsibility. Maybe somebody in your life is going to step up and accept responsibility for things having been going around and around. Maybe someone else is going to do that. Recognize that there's a need for tolerance, right? Compassion. So give compassion to yourself. If it is you that has stepped out of line, if it's you that has been doing the same thing again and again, and now realizing it, have compassion for yourself. Recognize that you're learning. We're all learning, right? Maybe you need to be open and honest about why you've gotten to the place where you have, right? This is what happened. Instead of continuing the cycle and expecting something to change, it's time to be open and honest. And the opportunity is here. Archangel Michael is about speaking the truth. So I'm going to leave it at that. So for Pisces, I'm in love with your body. This song's cracking me up. This guy shows up at the bar. That's where he hangs out with his friends. He's not very good at meeting people, so that's where he goes. And he sees this girl, and he says, I'm in love with her body. You were in my dreams last night. I saw you at that bar, and I've been thinking about you nonstop. Let's see what it says for you. Communication is on the high today, man. The Red Hawk flying out there. Woo, right by our window. I expect a message. All right, Pisces. Whoa, that was really clear. Go the distance, babe. Woo! Someone's ready to go forward quickly. Right on. Check that out. 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. Something is over. Look at that. I'm moving so fast, my ass is disappearing. Or I'm going to get out of there before I lose my ass. I'm leaving that situation. There's nothing but a dry desert there. I'm going forward. Look at the checkered flag. Go the distance. Holy granola. Okay, so there's a lot of different ways that this can apply. So 10. 10 is an ending, but it's also a beginning. Maybe something has ended so that you can finally sprint forward. And you're like, I am going. And I'm going to go the distance. Maybe you've got a distance to travel. Maybe you're at a distance and you're moving quickly. And now's the time. Whoa, I'm bringing sexy back. Hey, this is about endurance. This is about maybe a relationship that's gone the long distance, right? This is endured. I'll let you whip me if I misbehave. Baby, I'm bringing to sexy back. Someone's coming back, and they're coming back fast. So this is about if you want to bring what you want to life, at this point, there's no obstacle in your way. Right now, it's about having the strength, the endurance, the attitude that I'm going to go. I'm going to remain true to myself, and I'm going to move forward. I'm going to be my authentic, true self. I'm coming out I'm going to be visible. Look, this is all fragmented, right? But this is visible. So I'm going to be who I am. So in relationships right now, you are either in or going towards a relationship, and it's harmonious. This is the one that's going to stand the test of time. This is the one that goes the distance. Damn straight. I'm excited for this one. Someone's bringing sexy back, recognizing this one goes the distance. I've been in a bare, dry desert, and I'm done with that. I'm moving forward quick. Whatever was happening there is over. So right now, this relationship stands the test of time. This is the ride and die relationship, right? This is about new growth. This is about harmony. I freaking love it. Harmony. This is telling you that harmony can come back. What is your heart saying? Your heart's saying, go. Wow. You see these shackles, babe? I'm your slave. This one's moving forward quickly to the one they want. Now, as far as your work is considered, this is a time to think about long-term plans. This is about being ready and willing to go the distance. This is about putting in. This is about continuing what you've put in and moving steadily forward, right? This is about one step at a time, but going there. With your efforts, with the efforts and your willingness to go the difference, it will be prosperous. It will go. But you have to. You're maybe in a dry period right now, but it's telling you it's going to be profitable. So, wow. Yeah, bringing sexy back. Good. It's about time. I'm bringing sexy back. Let's see the clarifiers. Cheetah. I had a dream a while ago, 4 years ago, and this cheetah had a sore foot, and they had to, the wardens, they grabbed him, and he hurt his foot, broke his foot. I don't know what it was with his foot, but he wasn't able to move forward, and he was inside, and he was being kept inside, and he was going crazy. He wanted to get out, but he wasn't able to. He had to stay there, and they said, no, you have to heal. We're doing this for your highest good. It's about healing. So there was a healing that was taking place. Somebody wanted to move forward, but they had to heal. They lost their ass. Something happened. But now, clearly, they've been let out, and look how fast they're moving. They're moving so fast, they're going to see their dust. So how does this apply? Or what else? Everything has a place and a purpose. To be wise is to have great love, tolerance, and compassion. So, you've learned. There's a time and place for everything. There's a reason that everything happens. And this love that goes the distance, it goes the distance because there's tolerance and compassion, right? That's what you need in order to go the distance. In relationships as far as work, or in love relationships, or with just yourself, right? That's wisdom. Wisdom is having compassion and love for yourself. Gratitude. It's also thanking the ones that have been there for you and being grateful for what you have in front of you. Right now, maybe it's dry, but you know what? Spirit says you put the work in, you will be successful. And you know what? Your relationship that you have that's going to be with you, that's going to help you go the distance. That's why. So be grateful for what you have, and more will come to you. The stars will shine brighter upon you, and your world will become lighter. The more we look for what reasons to be happy, the more we'll see them. Right here, right now. Right here, right now. Focus on... Focus on the good in your life. Sacred space. We, your guardian angels, surround you with emerald, gold, emerald, which is healing and love, gold, which is self-worth and worthiness, rose pink, love again and healing, light. Surrender your concerns and worries and enter this sacred space of love and healing. So in a relationship, there is love and healing, and the angels are all around you. Let go of the worries and concerns about this and enter. This one's entering fast. And as far as your work, same situation. One more. I want to shuffle these a little bit better because I feel like we're getting the same ones. Glad I saved the best for last. Okay. Heart song. What is your heart saying? Stop and listen. Your truth lies within the empty spaces between your thoughts. Your truth shines through from within your soul. Your truth is that which is eternal and unchanging. Your truth is love. And what is your heart saying? Your heart's saying, it's time to bring sexy back. Fast. Right? You've been in each other's dreams. It's time to make it real. I got right now, the message is new potential. There's new potential. And then I just literally got, and I'm just going to say it. Wow, that's my twin flame. Okay. Happy Halloween, happy holidays, happy anniversary. It is 21 years from the night that I met my twin flame. I was the cat. I was the black cat. And he is the cheetah. All right, you guys. Love you.